Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason Cooper. We're here live at ACYOGA. I've got Michelle Tomko to my left.
Hello.
Joe Ardenti to my right.
Happy New Year.
So we're all going to be on the comedy show coming up this Saturday right here at ACYOGA at 8 p.m. The doors open at 7:30. It's BYOB. And it's going to be a $20 admission. You can get some deals too if you bring 2 people, $30, 3 people, $35. So I just wanted to introduce these awesome characters to whoever's out there in the cyber world. And Joe, you were just talking about how you were playing at the Trop. You had a show over there at the Tropicana.
Yeah, Taj Mahal.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
No, it was excellent. They basically took a theater, well, this Blue Velvet Theater, I think it's part of Scores. They converted the stage from a strip stage to a comedian stage, which really there's not much of a difference. Because as a comedian, you're going up and revealing personal things that you have baggage. So, and you're getting some kind of relief out of it.
It's daddy issues either way.
Right, it's something, you're right, it's something effed up.
Now, is the hole still there? Is the
No,
Yeah.
you know what? The hole was still there, and the mic stand was right there. And in the beginning of my set, they had a DJ that let you play on a whatever song. So I just started doing a little dance with the mic stand, and it worked out great.
Oh,
It was
nice.
like I was a dancer.
Yeah, when I did that gig there, the hole was still there.
Was it still in the
same.
still
there.
thing? Like,
Yeah.
because the room had like 2 other poles around the side, and they were still in there. Like people were sitting on them and just like watching, holding the pole. Like everything was still intact.
They were sitting on the pole?
Yeah, well they were sitting by the pole.
Okay.
But one of the people I brought was a girl, and she was sitting by the pole, and she was getting a little drunk. So I thought she was like getting closer towards the pole, gravitating towards the pole.
Oddly enough, that's the second venue that I did stand up with where there was a pole.
Oh, yeah?
I was at another strip club that tried to do a comedy night.
Was it because that was a big room? Was it as big? Like
It's sort of big. You know how strip clubs, they chop them up. You know, there's always this little area and this little area. So you're always probably a football field building, but it's chopped up into little things. But nonetheless, I'm shocked that when I did that gig, it was the second time that there was a pole on stage.
Yeah. Daddy issues either way.
Daddy issues either way.
When did you do that gig at the Trop? Was that when I was there?
I don't know if you were there or not. There was a lot of comedians on that night. It was sort of like a showcase night. I remember Jimmy Lee was there. I met some new people.
was that Trop or was that Taj?
The Taj.
Taj, I'm sorry. I said Trop, right?
Yeah, no, because I'm thinking comedy stop this whole time. You say Trop.
Right, no, my bad.
We've all been there too. We've all been everywhere.
Yeah.
We go wherever they'll let us. The 3 of us. We've all been at all the places.
That's right, yeah. Wherever they let us
Green
in.
light.
Wherever they let us. But this will be my first yoga studio.
Nice.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely allowed in here. It'll be... There might be some kids around? I don't know. Probably not. It's BYOB, so it should be an adult audience. We don't have to be clean or anything. It should be pretty fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? I realized the other day, it's been enough time that I have a little book of clean stuff. Like, I have 7 minutes of just one-liners that even kids can enjoy.
Oh, good.
And
Good job.
their
Well,
parents
this
can
is a
just,
yoga studio, so you're going to do 7 minutes on this plane.
Yeah.
Then you're going to do 7 minutes on this plane, right? And then you're going to do 7 minutes
And
on
then
this
everybody will lie down, and you do 7 minutes.
I just bought a T-shirt. I thought of you. I should wear that on Saturday. I didn't even think. I'm wearing that on Saturday. I bought a shirt that said, I'm just here for the Shavasana. And I thought of you when I got it, which is like that's like the corpse pose, right?
I think,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
It's just at the end, after you do all like the actual work, you just lay like dead for a while. It's
Yeah.
called Shavasana. So my T-shirt says, I'm just here for the Shavasana.
Nice.
I'm wearing that. Maybe we can sell those. Can we get those printed by then?
Maybe.
Free T-shirt if you bring 127 people. I'll autograph it.
127.
Yeah, you have to bring 120. Or 108. 108.
Yeah, there you go.
If you bring
Yes.
one for every Malabead, you can have my Shavasana T-shirt.
Nice. Yeah, I think the one I was thinking of when I played at this place at the Taj. What's it called? At the Taj?
Taj Mahal.
You know,
Blue Velvet?
Comedy Crapshoot.
Right.
Usually it's done at the Blue Velvet Theater. It's right next to Scores, like the 2nd floor.
And it was the same night I ran across the hall after being with you at
That's right.
Was that a fundraiser or something?
It was some sort of like a social networking expo that this woman tried to put on,
Okay.
which was hysterical because all these people were logged in, like watching it from their computer, but there wasn't really an audience per se. So we were trying to pretend that there kind of was an
supposed
audience.
to be like a digital audience?
It's like worldwide.
I think they
people were logged
expected
in.
people to come.
Yeah.
They just didn't.
Well, no, maybe they did. Maybe they were on their phones. It was supposed to be digital meet. Like
We can't take cyber nerds and expect them to go out on a Saturday morning and just watch it from home.
Skyping from wherever. They're on the screen. They're not actually going out and being themselves.
That's right. You were double booked at the time.
Yeah.
You're getting
It's
out there.
right across the hall. It was good times, and that's when I met Dahl. Good times.
Yes.
Interesting character.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Dahl Fredericks is a singer and an artist as well. So he's been around Atlantic City for years and years.
Was he on the show with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at the. He was on the show at.
He was on my show.
yeah.
Yeah, he was doing some singing.
Yeah. There's some characters like that's always been my favorite part about doing stand up. It's like meeting cool people and having like awesome conversations, like afterwards in the parking lot, whatever. Here.
Always the parking lot, or like when you're freezing, you just want to go home and you're still talking about it.
Pretty smart.
it's so
Comedians are pretty
interesting, though.
smart. Yeah. Right. But there's a lot of hanging out before and after
Oh, yeah.
in our profession.
Yeah. We get paid to hang out and talk shit. I hesitated to say we get paid to do it though, because that doesn't always happen, does it?
Maybe not here so much as other places, maybe, but
Yeah.
it does happen.
Well, practice-wise, like you got to go, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Open mic.
I mean,
you're not
It's
getting
like a
paid.
gym membership. Yeah, I mean, you have to
Yeah.
go do open mics. I
Yeah.
mean, there's,
Yeah.
You got to do your time with them.
recognizable superstars that are still running around just doing
Yeah.
open mic and running into someplace. Hey, can I get on? I'm trying to work this and that out. So
Yeah.
that's all freebie stuff that you're doing.
Honestly, though, it's like some nights you do feel like if there's enough people, if there's enough going on, you deserve to get something. But there's a lot of times too. It's like, okay, the practice is enough. For me. Like,
True.
The experience is enough for me. Like just don't be a prick. Don't be greedy.
Right.
If it's like 2 people that showed up and no one's buying any food or drinking anything, like I'm not gonna see that money. That's just,
Yeah.
it's fine. Like I just got my stage time. That's good.
And you can't practice at home.
No.
I mean, you can stand in the mirror and do some stuff, but if that's
with
all
the-
you do,
with the stand-up
you're never
self-help
gonna-
book in your hand.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to do the delivery method in the book, but that's like she said. You got to be in the gym environment,
Right.
the gym mentality of going to a mic and working out your stuff, working
Yeah.
out yourself.
Yeah,
It
it's
is very
weird like
strange.
that.
You can have it down perfect, but you can get a laugh in a different place, and it can throw you off. Or you can,
Yeah.
And you don't know
your
why.
big
You
thing
won't
that you
know.
thought was going to be so like like
Yeah,
after you
there's-
say it, and you get nothing. I mean, you can't gauge that at home.
There's
Yeah.
nothing that's 100% reliable. Even the most reliable thing you have is 99.9.
Yep.
There's never that perfect thing.
Yeah, like you can practice a piano piece at home, perfect it, and then go out and just replicate it, and that's it. That's your act.
Yeah.
But this is that one art where it's like, no, you need the audience. Like, they're a part of your act. I've always thought that was pretty interesting.
True, it's definitely different than music. I mean, you know if your music is good or not if you have a speck of self-awareness. You
Yeah.
know, when you're practicing in your garage, you know if you're a good musician or not. The comedy stuff is a lot of it is timing, and a lot of it is. I was in a contest where I did material that bombed. It was like you got put in the bottom 2. You know, they're doing that kind of, it's like a weekly thing. And then the next, like about 6 weeks later, I did the same material again, and it killed, and I won that week, and it was the same material.
Yeah.
But it was just the crowd that was there. And the amount of attentiveness when you're doing stand-up at a bar. You know, I mean, I just didn't have anybody's attention when the first week of it, trying to do it. And then as I went through it. So that's even the same material that kills and bombs. So
Yeah.
it's a weird thing. Why do we do it? I don't know why we do it.
I don't know either. For all the pain that's involved, there's that one moment of just nirvana that just beats anything.
Yeah.
And it's like it haunts it. Like there's been plenty of nights where I'm like, I'm quitting, I'm done, and that's it. I'm never going back to this, and that haunts you. Even when you walk away from that pain, the pain walking away and not getting that is even greater. It fucks with you.
What is that? What's the nirvana?
I mean,
What is
just that when you have people just like that to anything you say,
Yeah.
anything you do, any facial expression that you make.
It's quite a
It
high.
just feels good. It feels
Yeah.
good to have the audience just on board with what you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what you said. It's like the one art form that really is different every time.
It's because
And
the
it's-
audience is
yeah.
part of your act. You're
Yeah.
relating to them and connecting. That's what makes it so awesome too. Like,
But it's also a very personal thing. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like a lot of good comedians that like, it looks like they're relating, but at the same time, it's like it's just something very personal and very deep
yeah,
that they're exploring.
right.
It's almost like, do you take the audience with you on a journey, or do you just let them do it, like a choose your own adventure type thing? It's just so fun to find it.
Yeah,
It is.
it's almost like you're playing the crowd like a musical instrument
Yeah.
sometimes because you want them to laugh. I mean, that's what we're trying to do, right? Like trying to get a sound out of a saxophone. Trying to playing a note, you play an A. And in comedy, it's a little, it's pretty complex, but you want the audience to laugh. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
they're
we're
definitely
doing,
involved
right?
in it. There's no show if they're not there.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to put that work in, and even if no one's laughing or if no one's there, it's like that's how I trained. Like at the Boneyard, that was definitely what like the Boneyard shaped my comedy career. That's why it's taking off right now.
If that was
But-
if that was a comedy gym, it'd be like a gym where all the weights are like falling off to pieces. Like,
Yeah, but
because
you
it was a
learn.
hard room. That was
Right.
one of the hardest. It's still to this day one of the hardest rooms I've ever done. The Boneyard. Of just like three guys that came in that do not give a damn about what you're saying.
And they're
you're
at the bar
you're
facing
trying,
the other
you're
way.
trying, and you're like
Yeah.
up there, and it's just like you say, "All right, F it, I'm done," and then they'll give you a little chuckle out of that.
But when you do enough of those shows for 7 people, when you do get a crowd, it's like,
Hell yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
It's like, oh my god, this is. You got to remember, this is what you're missing when you
Yeah.
have those rooms, those moments. They're just like, bleh. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to get it.
So yeah, this Saturday we'll be in here 8 p.m. Should be pretty cool. What do you guys think of the vibe in here?
That's great.
Like it?
this is a very nice room.
Thank
I
you.
like it a lot. Yeah, if you haven't been here and you want to come check it out, this is a good time to come check it out.
The acoustics are awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to need a mic.
Yeah,
You have to have a mic. It's just like your prop. You have to have it. But I
Yeah,
don't know
we could
that
just
need it.
have a mic with no
Yeah.
cord.
It's nice and toasty warm up here, too, which is not
Yeah.
all Atlantic
Oh
City
yeah,
buildings
this is,
are not.
if it's cold then,
Yeah.
this is going to be great.
Yeah, this
Nice.
is very, very cool.
What's up, Rich?
It's bigger than I thought too.
Nice.
A little bigger.
Yeah, we're about to have a Tai Chi class commencing in just a few minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This room just
Like
changes
that.
over then. This is everything ACYOGA, huh?
Yeah.
A little
I
bit
mean,
of everything.
Nice wide open space. You can do anything with it. On Tuesday, we're going to have a mandala painting workshop. You know
Really?
about mandalas?
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Not painting. I've seen the colored sand. But people
Okay.
actually paint them too.
Yeah, like we've got these 12 by 12 canvases and just a bunch of paints, and this chick who knows what she's doing, like she's been making these mandalas, so she's like, here's a few tips, go. And everyone
That sounds
just makes awesome. Yeah, we did it last month. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah,
Really
well-
cool shit.
I got to start hanging out here.
I
Yeah,
was saying the same thing. Like I want to kind of do a class now after being here.
nice.
This is a very peaceful environment you got here.
That we're going to
you.
screw all up with
Yeah,
our
that's-
yuck yucks
Laughter is
That's gonna
yoga.
and fat jokes.
Hey,
We're gonna do. You'll have to smudge this after we get out of here.
we will. We got some sage right here. But yeah,
Yeah,
laughter, I mean, that's like the core of anything. Like, we sit here and try to meditate and stretch and contort our bodies and feel pain and be okay with it. But, like, we're just trying to get to that empty space where you can be happy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're all in this for anyway, right?
Yeah.
So, laughter is beautiful. Like,
It's tough. It's tough to quiet your mind down. You know, I've been looking at some meditations and trying to look at some Buddhist things, and it's difficult past a couple minutes for me still to even try to meditate. Do you meditate? Can you?
Yeah, there's
Can
so
you
many
do a
different
nice
forms.
Can you sit for an hour and meditate?
You can't. I can't do this. I can't do this for an hour. Like I.
Yeah.
I can't. Like my body.
2 minutes.
So
You just start
hurts
thinking
like
like
hell.
bread. I
Yeah.
need milk on the way home.
So we went.
Bills.
I've been to this meditation retreat, and I went with a few different people. It's in Massachusetts, and it's called Vipassana. and it's like the original Buddhist teaching of meditation. Like this is what Buddha taught to his disciples, right? So it's been passed on. It's been like kept pretty pure, and they have centers all over the world. But you sit still with all your crazy thoughts, with all the pain, and you do that for an hour at a time. And we at the retreat did it like 4 times a day for an hour, and no talking. Even when you're not meditating, no talking. Like 10 days of this. So that kind of broke me. That was one of my first meditation experiences. So I could say yes, I can sit for an hour, but it still sucks.
Yeah, it's tough.
My mind is going crazy with reasons why not to. But that's the idea. And you see that, and it's like, oh, there's this thing that's not really me that's trying to control things.
But you think it's you.
Yeah.
People think it's them all the time. That's the craziest part about it.
And you relate to that, and you say, like you identify with that being yourself. That voice in your head. But when you meditate, you see, that's not me. That's some other shit going on. Or it's a part of me that has got way too much control and credibility.
Yeah, I've been studying with a group that feels like we have different states. Like there's higher states of us. We meet on Mondays.
Like higher self, the higher self elevating to that,
that has information so that you can try to get this information from these other states. I fell into a group of kind of new age. They're more like psychologists and physical therapists, things like that, social workers. And I just happened to fall into it from another group that I was in, kind of knowing them all. So I'm sort of the practice dummy in that group, like, because they'll come up with new theories and like, let's practice on Michelle because she doesn't know anything about this stuff. So we do a lot of different kind of meditations and stuff. So I'm slowly but surely getting into it. But when you're like a crazy ADD person like I am, it's tough to get into, but it sounds like you guys have a lot of different stuff here that you can, big beginner stuff that you can get your feet wet.
Yeah, and there's some meditations that are designed with that in mind, that like just sitting still is not going to get through to a lot of people. Like that's very difficult. It's very advanced to do something like that. But if you like
self-discipline,
but there's a way to bridge that gap where you can perform activities that will kind of shut your mind off. Like we did one where we just kind of ran around the room, it just flailing in any weird fucking way, and just speaking in tongues in some language you don't know, just for like 45 minutes. You do that for 45 minutes, you're pretty fucking like centered. Your chattering tends to decrease a little bit.
Everything you had going on inside just goes out the window then. After that.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, there's a Pentecostal yoga class that we have here at ACYOGA.
But we offer breathwork sessions too. Like that's where we did that meditation. We went to train for this breathwork facilitation where you breathe like that for an hour.
Yes.
And shit comes up, man. Shit comes up.
That's a rebirthing technique too. They take it.
Like a waiver thing.
Yeah.
That's like a rebirthing technique too. They get back in. There's like so many ways to sort of get at it. Mm-hmm. There's even like yoga's getting confusing now because there's hot yoga and fast yoga. And there's
what's that
still
called?
there's strength building.
Is that like isn't it like does it have a name?
There's the Bikram, which is a specific. It's like the hottest yoga, 105 degrees.
Oh my god.
And then they do you can do like hot yoga and just turn up the temperature and do yoga, which is pretty popular. It's like an aerobic type of exercise. People sweat a lot. It's very good, detoxifying, and it's very popular. And then
How
any
do you get a
temperature.
room that hot? Does your heat go? You can crank a heat.
You just crank it.
Yeah, just to the max settings, I guess.
Yeah, humidifiers are good too to keep it
Oh,
moist.
they got humidifiers.
Yeah,
going. I always wondered how they got the room that hot. I didn't
The
think
humidity is key.
It's like almost steamy.
Yeah, it becomes a steam room situation.
Oh my god, I need my inhaler. I can't do
Never
that.
seen a
Can't do that
studio
one.
with a fireplace or anything like that.
No, like real fire. No, but I like that idea.
There you go.
Like sweat loud yoga. That'd be cool.
Nice. So, Michelle, Tomko, do you have anything coming up? Are you playing anywhere soon?
Well, I hang out at Butch Bradley's Comedy Hideaway as best I can.
Yeah, they got tonight?
They got Reverend Bob. They're dark tonight. They have Reverend Bob Levy tomorrow and Saturday.
I was wondering. I haven't seen the thing for the open mic. on the page.
Because it fell on like New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. So
I saw
guess
that.
They
I
just
knew they
kind
were
of
going
just
to roll
stayed
over
dark.
with that. So, but I didn't know if they were going into January with it.
They just stayed dark till this. They're sort of opening back up on Friday. So yeah, with Reverend Bob Levy from Howard Stern.
Oh,
I think
cool,
he's bringing his son down. So I'm going
right.
to try to get onto that tomorrow.
Oh, you might get on the show?
Double booked on Saturday here, and weirdly, my apartment building board. They have entertainment for the people in the apartment building. They have bands and Christmas concerts and stuff. So
Nice.
I got called in by the board to do stand up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Al Casanova, I think you know him.
Yeah. I do know Al.
Yeah, we're gonna come crank it out. So.
Cool.
Yeah, about 75 people going to that. I'm surprised. So we're packing in
Nice.
the party room area of the Ocean Club.
All right, nice.
I'm killing it at my apartment building.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about it. Just keeping my fingers crossed for what comes down. Oh, next third Thursday in Hamilton. That's February 16th. I'll be in Hamilton.
Okay.
At Kramer Hall
Oh,
for
nice.
third Thursday.
What is that?
Doing like a show. Hamilton does third Thursday in their business district, so there's food discounts and the salon has discounts. You just sort of walk up and down the main street of Hamilton.
Oh, cool.
Kramer Hall is a building at Stockton, so they always have some type of craft or band or singer or whatever.
Nice.
And I'm in February.
February 16th?
February 16th.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
And you have a Facebook page, right?
I do.
Yes,
and it's, I don't know. I'm old. It's / 35 or something. But MichelleTomko.com. You can just go to MichelleTomko.com and it'll take you to all the other stuff. I can never remember my Facebook address because it's some...
It's
like
Michelle
Tomko
anything like it's your
/
first name, Michelle Tomko. It would be Michelle Tomko at Facebook.com.
Yeah.
Or
Right
just
on.
Michelle Tomko on Facebook. You'll come up.
Tomko.
There's a weird looking girl that looks like she's in show choir. Her name is Michelle Tomko too. She has like a gold vest. That's not me. Keep digging. Because I just typed in Michelle Tomko.
I think I saw her once. I looked at
It was like the gold vest.
when did you change your entire profession? Like, I didn't know that you also did that too.
Yeah, she was like a singing waiter or something.
Moonlighting as a
Keep
singer.
digging. That's not me.
Actually, a
I'm sure
comedian.
she's very nice. I think she lives in Wyoming or something. But come to our show here. To our show here on Saturday. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, come see us.
Joe Ardenti, what do you got? You got anything coming
just
up?
look at my Facebook.
Okay.
Look to see my Facebook page. I'll probably be doing another Taj show next month.
Nice.
I gotta get the exact date, but he wanted to set up another one pretty soon. And it's whatever pops up around here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on and off different places. I go back and forth between here and New York a lot these days.
Oh, cool.
I've been doing like classes at UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade.
No way, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's been a really fun experience. I did a sketch writing class, an improv class, and me and a couple other people from my first improv class were trying to audition to like be a group up there. One of
Cool.
the house groups. So we'll see how that goes.
Right on.
Oh, great. Good luck. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool. We're going to wrap it up here. ACYOGA.org. Check us out. Schedule of classes are up there this Saturday night once again. Comedy night, 8 p.m. BYOB. And check us out.
That is a cheap night out to go to a comedy club.
Yeah, seriously.
BYOB Comedy
No
Club
excuses.
does not exist.
No
drink
excuses.
minimums. Yeah.
0 drink minimum. Get out here.
No excuses.
Well, thanks for having us on.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you,
thanks.
Jason,
Cool.
for having us here.
Thanks, Jason.
Right on. Thank you,
It's gonna be a
guys.
good time. You better come.
Yeah. All right.